Hi there folks, today's video, interestingly enough, will be very Christmassy, as you can see behind me. So today, mid-December, is the first snow we had for the year. It started as a light dusting of about 5 centimeters, but then it picked up, and now we have a nice snow cover to the delight of the kids, which I guess will be having fun when they're back from school. I brought a little ruler just to see how far. Okay, we're now at 19, pushing on 20 centimeters of snow cover. The garden looks very nice and clean and tucked in. So today I won't be doing any gardening jobs, as you can assume. Just taking a short walk here. The peas living up to their proper name, snow peas. And I wanted to talk for a second about the weird weather we've had this autumn and now early winter. A few days ago, the temperatures outside peaked at 15 degrees centigrade, which is very unusual for December. And I think that we were not at all prepared for this snowfall. And then all of a sudden the forecast changed to a sudden dip. Yesterday the temperature didn't go up above zero, so even at the warmest parts of the day, even though it was sunny, it was below zero. And then it started snowing, and you can see that today will also be below zero. So this is our small forest in winter. But the weirdest thing is that for Saturday, or 2 or 3 days from now, we're forecasted for another 15 degrees. I'm having a hard time believing that, but I suppose some warm air mass from the south will be coming in, and all of this will be melted in a couple of days. So it's not impossible to see some water flowing again in our dry river, or maybe dry creek bed here. We'll see what happens. For now I'm just glad about the snow, that even if it melts, it's still water for the soil and the nature. And I'm only worried that this type of temperature swings affect negatively all the trees and all the plants we have here. We have reports from the country about plants breaking dormancy last week with the 15 degrees. So we'll see what happens. I ended up here randomly walking next to this little plant, which is a hawthorn. You can see how many root suckers it has. And as a continuation of yesterday's video about the medlar, I wanted to show you here the graft which I did the year before. So this is a 2-year-old graft, and it had a couple of fruits on it already. You can see here the original hawthorn branches with the large thorns on them, and this is the graft union. And even here, this year I made a very tiny cyan graft just as an experiment, 2 of them actually. And you can see that they took nicely and even had some growth. And this plant is under the trees here, so it's mostly shaded. It has some summer morning sun, but it still grows nicely, which goes to show that medlar is very easy taking on the hawthorn. So I'll probably be going indoors now, and maybe I'll be taking the toddler for a ride with the sled, or maybe we'll just try to make a snowman or something, or just roll around in the snow. But there'll be no gardening today, and tomorrow we have a family holiday, so the Christmas begins early each year for us, because my mother-in-law, my wife's mother, she has her birthday tomorrow, and the whole family gathers, even people who live abroad. So it will be a very nice event and a way to catch up with people. So it's unlikely that I'll be showing any gardening as well, but we'll see what happens. I'll be leaving you now with this side of our lovely snowy garden and the falling snow. It's very peaceful and quiet today, and I will see you tomorrow.